no jump scares in this video. I don't know, I feel like some people would do that. So I'm just going to say this here and now, there aren't any of that, and anything like that in this. But today you may get spooked, perhaps. In fact, let's change. Oh wait, that actually is good lighting. Oh shit, I think I just discovered that's good lighting. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, welcome back. So we're going to be doing, as you may have seen in the description, or the video title and thumbnail, today we're going to be doing something rather amusing. We're going to make ChatGPT write a whole bunch of one-sentence horror stories. I'm going to be chewing some gum, some blood gum, some blood-flavoured glum, and we're going to read them out. So I've already written a bunch, or I've got it to write a bunch, and my prompt simply was write a one-sentence horror story. Now, I should note there may be a couple of uncomfortable themes in here, you know, like death and other kind of horror stuff, but to the best of my knowledge, from what I've noticed, there's nothing, you know, violent in or stuff to do with sexual things, so you can rest assured with that. But we're going to be reading them out after chewing some gum. Now I'm going to say in advance, the intention of this is that I'm getting ChatGPT to do it, which, you know, means it's not going to be good. That's part of the joke, okay? Part of the joke is that they're probably not going to be good. There may be a few gems in there, but usually it comes out a bit shit, so let's get a couple of these in. Such a lovely flavour. Alright. Couple of them in. Let's get going. I've got them up on the screen. I'm going to read a few of them out. Here we go. So, one sentence horror stories by ChatGPT. I awoke to the sound of my own voice whispering, only to realise I was sleeping alone. That doesn't make sense. They say mirrors don't lie, but every day mine reveals a deeper, darker truth. What is it, I wonder? Getting another piece in. These are really bad. In the quiet of the night, I heard my daughter's voice calling from her room, even though she'd been gone for years. Wow, that's terrifying. Alone in the elevator, I pressed the button for my floor, and it kept descending into the depths of darkness. Damn, that one really got me. As I lay paralysed in bed, I watched my doppelganger climb. Let me start that one again. As I lay paralysed in bed, I watched my doppelganger climb out from under it, grinning at me from the shadows. The knocking on my bedroom door persisted even after I had barricaded it and realised no one else was home. Oh, no. I thought my reflection in the mirror was mocking me until it grinned wider, revealing rows of razor-sharp teeth. That one was scary, that scared me, that one. The text from my dead spouse simply read, "I'm home. Let me in." Wow, that one is a shame. That one could have been good if it had flipped it around. Let's rewrite that one. My spouse texted. Be good if I could speak. My spouse texted me. I'm home. Let me in. A chill ran down my spine. My husband had been dead for a year. That's still better. I've been blind since birth, but as I touched the strange, ancient artifact, I could suddenly see what lurked in the darkness. I feel like that one has potential. If the story was something about how he was blind from birth, but he had a blindfold on the whole time or something, like his parents had sewn his eyes shut as a baby or something stupid. I heard my daughter giggling from the closet as I hugged her tightly in my arms. I actually think that one is pretty good. By ChatGPT standards anyway. Alright. Another gum. Another story. The babysitter sent a text asking, "Can you come home now? The kids are already asleep." That one's just a statement. There's not much to that story. That one would be good if it was like something like the babysitter sent a text asking, "Can you come home now? The kids are already asleep." And I don't know how it would go on, like the babysitter texted us asking us to come home. But we were talking with her outside. But we were still talking with, I don't know, whatever. I found my family photo album filled with pictures of me, but every photo had my eyes scratched out. Because the family doesn't like you. You know what, this is actually kind of fun. I'm glad I did this. The voice on the baby monitor whispered, "You forgot to check under the crib." Oh, that one I really like. I think that is the best one here. Let's do that one again. The voice on the baby monitor whispered, "You forgot to check under the crib." Yeah, I like that one. That one deserves another piece of gum. If you've made it this far, make sure to drop a like on the video and I'll do another one of these next Halloween. I jest, but it does help me know what's working, so go ahead and do that if you liked. And maybe drop a comment about what is your favourite story that ChatGPT has written for this Halloween tale of darkness and woe. Let's move on. I woke up in a pitch black room, realising my screams only echoed back from the walls. was a bit shit. My dog barked wildly at the closet door, but when I opened it, I found my dog asleep in the corner. Which one is the real dog? As I checked my security camera footage, I saw myself sleeping in bed next to someone who looked just like me. There's two of them. Which one was real? The mirror showed my reflection weeping, though I was smiling. Same. My neighbour always waves to me from her upstairs window, but her house has been empty for years. That's a pretty good one. Okay, I rate it. This is what I mean, sometimes it comes out with some actual good ideas. A mysterious voice on the radio revealed all my deepest secrets, though I never shared them with anyone. It's kind of like that episode of Black Mirror of the most recent season as of this video. I don't remember what season it is, season 5 or 6, I don't know. I whispered my wish into the ancient well, and something unseen whispered back, "Wish granted." That one's kinda cool. That one's pretty cool. My friend who passed away last year sent me a friend request on social media. On the social media is where I got this friend request. On the social media. The photo my girlfriend took of me at the beach revealed a shadowy figure reaching out from beneath the sand behind me. Ruh-oh, Raggy. I watched in horror as my reflection in the pond refused to mimic my actions, instead smiling eerily. Don't you just hate it when your reflection refuses to do anything but act eerily? My daughter asked me why the other mummy tucked her in at night. Oh, I like that one. That one's pretty good. Let's be honest, most of these are probably taken from other people. But, you know, this is just for shits and gigs. I found a diary hidden in my attic filled with entries detailing my life, but it was written decades before I was born. Okay, interesting. A voice on the phone said, "Don't look behind you," just as the lights went out. It's got potential. My twin brother vanished years ago, and now I can feel him whispering to me from the walls. Could have been better. I woke up to the sight of my own body asleep in bed and realised I was the ghost. You're the ghost the whole time. Right. My phone displayed a notification. You've been recorded, but there was no one else in the room. That one doesn't make too much sense. My husband smiled at me from the dinner table, even though I just... Oh, let me start that one again. My husband smiled at me from the dinner table, even though I just attended his funeral that morning. That one's pretty cool. The laughter of children echoed through the empty playground just a sentence from another horror story. My wife sat in the rocking chair singing a lullaby, but her voice sounded distorted and inhuman. Again, that's more of a statement from another horror story, rather than a story in one sentence. The basement door slammed shut as I heard a voice whisper, "You're not alone down here." I'm trying to think if there's a way to do that one better as well. I've got one. My heart jumped as the basement door slammed shut. That's when I heard a whisper. I hate it when it does that. That one I like. I'm very good at this. I'm so good at writing. I'm the best writer in the world. No one can compare to me. My reflection in the rear view mirror mouthed the words, "Help me," while I was driving alone. Weird. My grandmother's old music box played a tune I'd never heard, but the melody was undeniably haunting. Again, just a statement. My cat hissed and fled from my bedroom, its gaze fixed on an empty corner where something lingered. It's a shame that it suddenly just goes back to doing normal statements. I spotted my own face among the missing persons posters with the words "Found" written beneath it. Okay. The silhouette of a hand pressed against the shower curtain as I showered, but no one was there. Oh dear. I watched my own funeral, stunned to see mourners who weren't alive at the time of my death. That one sounds like it could be a really interesting short story. I was trapped in a room filled with ticking clocks. Each one displayed the date and time of my death. That feels like it could be connected to the one before. Alright, let's keep going. In the still of the night, my daughter whispered, "Mummy, there's someone in my closet." It's just a statement again. As I reached for the light switch in the pitch black room, a cold hand gripped mine. You see what I mean? It falls back into just doing sentences rather than good little stories. I heard my child calling from the abandoned well, but we buried them last year. My reflection beckoned me to join in. When we start that one again. My reflection beckoned me to join it on the other side of the bathroom mirror, and I felt its irresistible pull. My husband's eyes darted around the room, and he whispered, "They're here," just before vanishing without a trace. Oh dear, again. Okay, I'm skipping the next one because I don't like it. My spouse sent me a text message from the basement reading, "Help, it's not me." I think we can make that one better. My husband and I were enjoying our movie night date when he texted me saying, "Help, look for a good one now. They actually just get worse and worse. Some of these just don't make sense. Okay, here's a good one. A voice on the baby monitor said, "It's not your baby crying," as my child slept soundly in the crib. I feel like that one could be improved as well. My daughter handed me a crayon drawer. Let me start that one again. My daughter handed me a crayon drawing of a smiling man living in our closet. We had just locked it before bedtime. I discovered a hidden message etched into the mirror. Break the glass or stay here forever. Oh. My son pointed to an empty corner and said, "Mum, why is that man smiling at you?" Oh, that one's pretty cool. I heard my husband's voice outside, calling me to let him in, but I knew he was away on a business trip. To the older version of me in the mirror, I whispered, "Who are you?" And the mirror whispered back, "I'm the one you'll become." That's alright. I mean, at least it makes sense. My child handed me a note that read, "He's in your closet." Try to see if there are any other good ones. Okay, I have to read this one, it's so ridiculous. My father used to tell stories of a mysterious oak tree in the backyard, but I never realised it was still growing in my closet. What does that mean? Is your closet Narnia? My mother always claimed that I had an imaginary friend, but I never imagined he'd still be waiting for me in the attic. That's a clever use of language there for ChatGPT. Just chewing as I read to see if there's any good ones. The lighthouse has been revealed an eerie message in Morse code. It spelled my name. photographs, and in each one my family was missing. The mirror's reflection showed a happier, brighter version of myself, beckoning me to cross over. And that's it. All the other ones are a bit bad, so I decided to skip over them. Otherwise, we'd run out of time. And there we go. Those were all short stories, short one-sentence horror stories, written by ChatGPT, apparently. Well, it's not apparently, I know, because I prompted it. Good little video that, I enjoyed that. It was kind of interesting. So if you like the video, go ahead and give a little like. I do appreciate it if you want to. No obligation if you don't. Go ahead and give a little subscribe if you wish for all the other content I do. I do a whole bunch of different stuff, from video games to gum rambles to food and all sorts. I'm looking to just expand and try stuff out. And of course, if I lost my train of thought there. Oh, go and check out one of these videos as well if you're still here, because they're pretty cool. And I will see you in the next video.